Oh, I don't have the iPad. Hi, friends.
Hi.
Hello. Mom's head is still cut off. Once she sits, it won't be cut off.
I'm back. Get the scissors out I'll need.
Yeah. All the little doodle
just so I
bugs.
can find it before I need it. Okay.
I just took a pair of those home.
Scissors.
They're delightful. I keep the cap on them, though. They are quite sharp.
Yeah.
They could be a weapon.
Yeah, well, with kids around, yeah. You know.
Hello.
Karen K. Buckley.
Yeah,
They'll cut your finger off. Seriously, they will.
they will. These are the little orange guys. I was telling Mom, I just took a pair of these home because when I'm trimming little corners, I don't want to use a rotary
They're
cutter.
awesome. They're sharp all the way down to the point.
They are very sharp. But
So if you need to clip curves, great for that.
ooh,
Clip
curves.
Yeah.
Hola,
It's
Valerie.
usually the ends of the last eighth of an inch. You couldn't cut anything with them. You couldn't cut your hair with them.
Oh,
you know?
right.
So this,
But
you
these,
can cut your, yeah,
Don't cut your hair. Well, I mean, I guess you can if you want, but
I have not with those scissors, but yeah.
We should try
if
it
the
out.
long one
I'll take
doesn't
'em.
keep going back where it's supposed to, I just snip it off. Now part of the bank.
I could check with Asher tonight. He needs a haircut anyways, so I could try that. I could see. I'm guessing they'd work great on hair. Okay, we digress. Okay,
They probably dull it though, but
yeah, they'd
you
be
know,
the haircut.
we're creatures of habit. We use what we have available.
All right, machine on,
Oh yeah.
shoe off. You know, I tried to sew in socks yesterday because the air vent is
It
right
doesn't
where my feet
feel the
are.
same.
It's weird. I felt like my foot kept sliding. I was like, oh, but I'm freezing because it was so humid out. We had the air on a little lower than we usually would just to keep the humidity out.
Yeah.
But then it got cold and the air vent is right by my feet. And I was like, friends, it's not happening. So I turned the air up so it would kick off and I took the sock off. It worked.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, you can shut the vent there.
No.
Or
Our
shut-
vents are so old, even when you shut them, they
Yes.
don't work.
Okay.
They don't work. The plan, it's on the small project list for the house.
It sounds like a good plan.
Replace all air vent covers. Okay, so if you don't know, we're doing the sampler spree sew along. I might ramp this up a little because I don't want it to take a year. So I might start sewing now. Mama Bear, whoever's joining me, doesn't have to, but I might start sewing longer and maybe be on camera, maybe turn it off and then just keep sewing for another half hour, an hour, and kind of move through some of these. But today we're just going to do the 2 blocks, and that's going to be blocks 7 and 8. Sorry, I thought it was 6 and 7 for some reason. So we're going to be doing this guy, 7, and this guy, 8. Okay, that's what we're doing today. Now, I'll warn you, they're both stitch and flip corners. I don't know how to do that. I've never done it, rather. It's not that I don't know how. I've never done it. And I actually have to do them in my bed quilt I'm working on. So this might be good practice. But there is instructions how to do that in the book. It says, use page 7. So if you're like, I don't know what a flip and stitch is even, Abby. Well, I didn't either until just recently. It gives you right here. And so I'll kind of walk you through how to do it, and I'll learn along with you. And we won't judge, will we, when things don't work out well?
Some ladies call it sew it on, whack it off.
Oh, I like stitch and flip. It sounds
It does sound
less
better, but
hostile.
we understand it.
It sounds less hostile. All right, do you want to do 7 or do you want to do 8?
I'll let you pick. I'll do either one.
I don't know.
This is stitch and flip on both sides. You're going to sew these 2 together, put one on there, put one on there.
Oh, right. Yeah, I know.
Okay, this is stitch and flip on 3 sides.
Well, I don't care. Pick which one you want. See, I've named them again.
I'll do 8.
7.
I'll do 8.
8. Okay, Mom's going to do 8. Oh, this is one I used a big print. These pieces are so little I couldn't use as many of the big prints, but this is one I used a bigger print. So hopefully it turns out well. All right, yours is 8. Do you need instructions?
No, I can handle this.
Good, because I do. We're going to see how this works,
A lot of
friends.
times I can just look at the pictures like, yeah.
I'm going to use this here today because I don't have the iPad, which is fine. Is that in your way? And then I'll zoom down so you guys can see what I'm doing. Hey! Oh, snot. It's my book, don't worry, I'm allowed to bend it.
Block 8.
Block 8. You good with that?
Yep.
Okay. So,
They're all the same size. Okay.
I'll angle this down
I can handle this.
in un momento. Alright, so
Is
I
the
have...
iron plugged in and turned on?
It is.
Okay.
I have my little... Oh, hold on. Let me angle, friends. Let me angle. There you go. Is that good? Is it bad that you can't see my face? I think it's fine. Okay. Well, look at her. She's just going to town over there. I gotta lay my whole stuff out. Okay. So I have first medium, second medium, lights, darks. So, what am I gonna do? I have no idea what I'm gonna do. Okay, I'm gonna make half square triangles with these. With these guys. And then press it open. And then I'm gonna do stitch and flips with these guys on either corner. So, you know, bear with me, friends. Bear with me. Alright, so I do the... I'm gonna need the herring thing in a second. Little herring guy. And I have this handy dandy little guy from Moda. And again, this calls for a 3 7/8 square. I cut a 4-inch.
And then trim it down.
And trim it down, friends.
If you want to show them this, Abby, you can show them. Here's one that I put 2 of the corners on, and then here's when I trimmed it. And then that was
Oh, okay,
it.
perfect. So this is what Mom did.
You do 3 corners, but you have to do the 2 first.
So she sewed them on. You see the little stitching there on both sides. And then this is it trimmed up. So when you open it,
So that's
bam!
your stitch and flip.
Stitch and flip.
Okay.
Okay, perfect. All right, let's see about this, guys. Doodlebug, do 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 do. Doodlebug, do 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 do. Oh, this is like snail speed. Okay, I'm going through this a little bit. I'm a slow sewer, but I'm not that slow of a sewer.
I'm a rabbit.
I actually go about medium,
Yeah, I
but
don't speed,
it depends
but
on how bad my table is shaking that day. Woo! No knee press. Okay, then I'm gonna do the other side. See, this is where some people might chain piece.
Yes.
Not me. Mm-mm. It's for the birds.
There's many people that chain.
And that's fine.
It's great.
I
because
just
it's
don't like
work.
it.
And people love the chain pieces.
Okay, one. Oh, did I do right sides together? Oh, good, I did. I had enough coffee, guys. All right, so are you guys sewing today, or are you just watching? Tell us, tell us. Where are you watching from? Are you watching from work? I won't tell. I won't tell your boss.
Oh, also a hint might be for us, Debbie, is tell them which blocks you're doing next time so they can have everything cut if they do want to sew.
Well, I've been doing them in order.
Oh.
It's
okay.
been 2 at a time. So next time, we'll do 9. Woo! That's a lot of pieces. You're doing that one, Mom. Oh my gosh, that's a lot of teeny tiny pieces. 9 and 10. And then I'll probably keep going, maybe off camera, maybe on camera, we'll see, with 11 and 12.
Okay.
But we've been going in order. That way
Okay.
people do kind of know, which is different than how Moda's doing it. That's fine. Do it with them and just sew at the same time as me. It's not like you have to be doing
Yeah. It's
exactly
just so
what
that-
I'm doing.
Yeah. If you know you want to do that block with us, but just have everything cut. so you
Oh,
can
she's
start
watching from
sewing.
Colorado and on vacation. I'm not jelly at all. What are you doing?
I'm going to press this.
Oh, I thought you said something else.
Press,
Okay.
press, press.
All right. Hold the phone. I got to get my cutter. I'm going to take my other shoe off because it's weird to walk with one shoe on and one shoe off, guys. Doodlebug. Can you guys see down here what
Is
I'm
that
doing?
a product, Doodlebug?
No, it's what I call my kids.
Okay. I just didn't know. I thought maybe it was a product.
No.
I haven't heard it because I don't watch the news or commercials.
No, but that is a song to something. I can't remember what though.
Yeah.
Zoop! I gotta say, this mat, I think needs to be replaced. It's I don't know, it's a little sticky. Maybe it just needs to be cleaned.
Yeah, that could be.
We gotta clean them. Okay. That's all done. Okay, now let's angle this up a little bit again. Alright, I'm going to be pressing, and then I will trim again.
So you used to iron on the other side. I gotta think.
Should I just finger press these? Oh, where's our little scissors? Bam, look at this, see? Look how nice those are. Bam. Bam.
Cut your dog ears off.
Yep.
You know, women sit there at night watching TV and cut dog ears off.
Yep. No, I don't. Actually, yeah, I do.
That's why people had aprons, because it'd be on their lap and then they just...
And again,
point
what
to
did
their
I wear?
apron and dump it in the garbage.
Black. I wore black pants, friends. What is it with me and black?
It doesn't matter.
In the quilt shop.
It sticks to everything.
It sticks to everything, but it just shows up the worst on black. It looks
but
like you didn't use a lint dryer or something.
You know
or
what
a lint.
Lori used to say? Her son came in one day and Nathan said, Mom, you haven't been sewing much. You don't have many threads on you. You're not
It's a
sewing
telltale sign.
Yeah.
Should I just finger press these?
You
Well, no, I'm
can.
going to trim them up, though.
Yeah. Yeah, then.
Ah! A little rusty inside, so, okay. See? How cute is that? Cutesy,
Okay.
cutesy, cutesy.
So,
Mama Bear's going to swap out and show you something.
okay, so this right here is one with the two sides on. I've pressed the seams open after I trimmed them off. Then I've taken the next block and I've sewn it across the top, and that will get trimmed and flipped. Okay, so I'm doing that on all four. Then I sew the four together and I am finished. Okay, sorry.
Wow.
Got a little rambunctious there. Try to
Alright.
keep it down.
Now, the real question is, when am I trimming these two?
Well, that's when you use a little trim up ruler.
Yeah, but I don't even know what I'm trimming them to. I'm 3 1/2.
Okay, so
3 1/2,
you want me to show
friends.
you the easiest way to do that, Ab?
It might already be 3 1/2. No, it's
It
not.
might be. So
It's slightly more.
on this ruler here, see these lines?
Yeah, but that's a 3-inch
Now,
ruler.
if you have a 3 1/2 inch ruler, you would take and you would
Hold
line.
on. They can't see.
Okay.
Okay, now they can
You would
see.
take this line and put it on your diagonal.
Yeah.
And you would
That's
put
why I
it.
have this little guy,
Yes.
2 1/2 incher.
So this is very close. So you might just take and straighten up the edges, and it might bring it down to your 3 1/2. Does that make
Or
sense?
do we have a 3 1/2 inch ruler?
Well, you can use one of the bigger rulers out. Do you want me to go get it?
Yes, I do. See, at home I have a 5-inch ruler, I have a 6-inch ruler, I have a 2 1/2, I have this guy. This is why everybody needs a lot of rulers. Some people don't. I didn't understand for a long time why people had different rulers, and now I realize it's for all the different things.
Okay.
Okay.
So you're
Now-
going to use that down the center. That makes sure that you're square when you get finished.
And we got to measure 3 1/2, 3 1/2. Where's 3 1/2 here? There it is. There we go, friends.
So that line's your center, and that tells you trim these two sides, and you've got a nice square block.
Bam.
Bam. Sometimes you have to trim all four sides,
Right. If they're a little wonky.
which is where a circular mat comes in.
Right.
'Cause then
And
you
I
just
have that
trim
at
the
home,
circular
too.
mat. So there is all these wonderful aids in giving yourself the advantage of a block that's square. Because if it doesn't start out right, it doesn't end. It doesn't get better. It just gets harder.
3.5, center line. And I always throw my little trimmings away before I move my ruler in case it didn't cut all the way through. That way I still have my ruler placed exactly where it's supposed to be. So, if you don't have nails though, you could use this and just go zoop, zoop. You have to make the sound effect too, or it doesn't count. Oh, I'm gonna have to measure, I'm gonna have to cut this one, I'm gonna have to trim this one up on both sides because it's a little bit wonky. A little bit wonky, friends. One more way to use a turner. Okay, here we go. 3.5, 3.5, line it up. I got just a smidge. Actually, there we go. All right. Lean you there, friend. All right, now I'm gonna do the stitch and flips, but what I have to make sure is,
sounds like a dance.
These are every other. These fabrics have to be every other. So I gotta lay them out how I want them to go, and then do the stitch and flip. So it's gonna look almost like a pinwheel, but then I'm gonna stitch and flip both sides. And so that allows me to go, okay, this one needs to go here. This one needs to go here. This one goes here. And this one goes here. So when I stitch and then I flip, that's how it ends up. And same with, this is gonna go out here, out here, out here, out here. See, then I make no mistake of how I'm gonna sew these together. All right, so now I'm gonna sew on an adventure. That's the Cat in the Hat song right there. I'm gonna sew on an adventure.
All right, girls, ladies, whoever's following us.
Gentlemen.
Here is 1/4. That's with the stitch and flip on the back. And then here are 2 sewn together. So you sew 2 rows and then sew the 2 rows together. It's that simple.
Okay, then she's gonna finish that off.
Mm-hmm.
Do I need to draw my line, you think?
Well, it depends
Wait,
on
the
how
sew
comfortable you
line
are.
needs,
I would
the sew line is
take a
corner
year
to,
off my life if I drew all the
wait,
lines.
the sew line is corner to corner, right?
Yes, it is.
Oh, I don't need
If
to do
you
that.
can eyeball that.
I can
go for
eyeball
it.
that.
Yes.
I was thinking I was doing a 1/4 inch in, but I'm not. See, never done a stitch and flip, friends. So you're gonna sew from this diagonal corner to this corner. Okay? We'll take this one slow.
And many times they tell you just draw a line from corner to corner, and
Yeah.
then you stitch on that line. If you are comfortable doing that, that is definitely what you need to do.
And bam, I went right through that corner. But see, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do that one, and I'm just gonna go ahead and do this one at the same time.
And I do it on longer pieces, but anything up to like 3 to 3.5 inches, I can eyeball it. But that doesn't mean that
You
feel
can
comfortable
or
doing
should,
that.
right.
Yes.
Ah! Sorry, my open
I've just
seam
been
is...
doing it so long that that's how I do things. Doesn't mean it's right, doesn't mean it's wrong.
Bam! Okay, now I'm gonna check it to make sure it's right before I trim things. Okay? I'm just gonna go ahead and trim with the scissors.
Ta-da-da-da, do-do-do-do-do, da-da-da-da. Okay.
I'm going to show you what this finished one is, then I'm going to zoom through the other 3. Okay, so that's one of my squares. I'm going to sew these together in a minute, but I got to finish making the rest of the doodles. You don't like how something turned out?
I don't like how it meets. So
You're going to rip
fix
it.
it.
Well, that's fine, because I have more time on mine.
Yeah.
Okay, sometimes open seams, I'm going to be honest, sometimes open seams bug me because they get caught here and I'll be gliding something in and it like messes up where I've placed my fabric. I get very annoyed with that.
You can use a stiletto to keep that from, some people do.
I don't know what a stiletto is.
Stick that point right in there and it holds that little bugger down. Like a stiletto here, only it's very thin. Let's see here.
Oh, come on, friend. All right. Last one, and then I'll trim them and press them and then smash them together. Yes, it's very technical terminology on here. I smash things together. I will be doing a live selling later today. I don't know what I'll be selling yet. Sorry, haven't gotten that far in the day yet to know. I also don't know what time. Lots of variables, guys. Ow, ooh, that got messy. That got messy. Oh, no. I need a seam ripper. Look, see?
Yeah,
It kind of pushed the fabric a little bit, where am I? A little bit funny right there, and so it means it's not gonna, that's not good, friends. You got a seam ripper in here?
I don't know if we do or not. I used the little scissors.
Right here.
That would have been easier. Yes, Mama. Okay.
Okay, that's better.
Feeling better about this.
Whew, that was... See, this is where that knee lift comes in handy. I have both my hands free instead of lifting up. There we go. That's better. All right, I'm going to trim everything up. Bam.
We'll fix this at home. Tried it. I gotta do one more thing and I'm gonna press this over.
Trimmed one side, didn't trim the other, friends. Now, some people who like teeny tiny blocks would perhaps reuse these little guys. That is not me, friends.
There's not enough time left in my life to do that. But there are some people that do beautiful things.
And they would be super cute. Okay, show yours, and then I'm not done with mine yet. So
there it is. It's ready to go. So
that's block
each
8.
side, and then over the top, and then you sew the 4 of them together. So ta-da!
Easy peasy, lemon squeezy.
All right.
All right. I'm just pressing over here, guys.
If you want to sew those together, I'll press the rest of yours.
Well, I gotta lay them out.
Okay, never mind.
Otherwise, I'd say that's a great plan. But I gotta lay them out. Otherwise, I'll sew them together wrong.
Okay. You open them?
Yes. Let me grab my last one. Alright, now I'm going to lay these out where they're supposed to go. Meat, 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 meat. Is that right? Yeah, that's right. Okay.
Yeah.
So I'm going to put them together. Ooh, hopefully my porn's meat, friends. I didn't really even think about the flipping quarters.
Issues, so that's why I'm...
Oh my. This is going to be a test, guys.
And that's why a lot of people pin those there.
Yeah.
You can start at that seam and then
I don't want to
just
pin.
go forward and then go back from that seam.
I am opposed to pinning.
I know. Okay, though.
Well, we'll just see. Like I said, I've never done the stitch and flip. Some people are like, oh, those are the easiest things. I've done it a million times. Not me. And I did warn Caleb on our bed quilt. I was like, I might skip the stitch and flip squares. Okay? Oh, okay. That's not horrible. See my little pointsy guys? All right. I don't feel too horrible about that.
Here, I'll
You
press
want
the
to?
seam open.
Yeah. And I'll do these two together.
Unless you want me to press it to one side and...
No.
Just, okay. So that it nests.
Not on this now. When I have more points meeting where I'm like, oh, there's a whole line of them and they all must meet, like that baby quilt I just did. I nested all those puppies. They still didn't all totally meet, but that's okay.
The baby's not going to sew.
Right? Ah, okay, I don't think those points are going to meet. Ay, 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 ay. They're so little. They're so little. Let's see. Oh, okay, that's not too bad. Oh, I need that back.
I know.
Yeah, okay.
I know.
I just gotta do one more little sew and press. I'll zoom this up now so you guys can see us. Oh, hi. Hi, friends.
Okay.
Somebody said I'll be coming to visit you tomorrow from Lima. Hope you guys will be around. I probably won't. I think Mom probably will.
A lot of times I sew that center section. I sew from the just above
Yeah.
that seam down, and then I turn around and sew it so that I can match all 3 points as more effective.
So I'm starting in the middle, guys, so I can match that point well. And I'll just sew this way. Ah!
where sometimes you need
To
you
talk to your
end up
fabric and yell at it? Yeah.
fudged, little nudge, just a little scooch to make it work.
Right.
And
These pieces are
you
so
can
little.
manipulate fabric. It's when you manipulate it too much that you have problems, but you can manipulate it a little bit.
I need a knee lift. I can't ever use a machine again that doesn't have a knee lift because I am so used to being able to use both of my hands to manipulate the fabric. See, that's gonna meet funny. Hold on.
So, if your bottom's shorter, give it a little tug, just a little like firmness.
See, this is one of the reasons I don't do little pieces, guys. Ain't nobody got time for this.
I love little
I don't have time. I mean, honestly, that is why I don't do little pieces. I do not have the time to sit and mess with fabric like that. I just got to zoom and go and get the quilt done. Maybe I'm just not patient. Oh. Okay, that's pretty good. Oh, I'm sorry.
Nope.
All right, let me do one last press and we'll show you guys it. You showed your block, right?
I did. I'm going to go home and twist this really well, but I'm going to fix that. For sure. It's just me. Just me.
Okay. There's my block, friends. This is block fan blades. And
Turned out cute.
there's Mom's. With the big print. That worked out well. That big print worked out well
You can
on that
see
one.
it,
Yeah,
yeah.
you can see
It
that
allows
big
you to
print.
use
So
it, yeah.
I'm glad I was able to incorporate that one in a block. So there are our next two blocks. We'll do a live at some point today. I don't know when. I'm sorry. It's kind of got a lot of stuff to get done today. So I'll do it when I can. It'll either be kill the bolts or yardage. I don't know. I just really don't know. Okay, until next time.
Happy quilting.
Happy quilting. Bye.
Bye.